Khan have sensed us! Watch out! Begun, as you said. No! Very well.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
I shall do it.
I shall.
And how? I am armed. Quickly, we must fight! I shall do it. Shall be done.
All right.
Very well. Careful!
Another point.
It is begun. begun. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. No quarter shall be given. It shall be done. I shall do it. Now you fall!
That went well. I think we work well together.
Very well.
Say your prayers! Here.
I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done.
Well, well, what have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? or merely an intruder? Come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey. What say you, Scavenger or intruder? I have watched your progress for some time, and now you disturb...
Don't answer her. She looks cheap.
Oh, you fear
Yes.
She's a witch of the...
You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Now that is a proper civil greeting. Shall I guess your purpose? You...
Here no longer.
How very eloquent.
Quite easy.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you.
She'll put us all in the pot.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be...
Follow me. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Daveth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly, and what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe? A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. So much about you is uncertain.
So...
Witch of the Wild, huh? Morrigan must have told you that.
They did not come...
True, they came for their treaties, yes?
You...
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Well, I cannot be responsible for their doubts. I would go mad. Or am I already? Oh, do not mind me.
Time for you...
Do not be
Oh, fair...
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. Let's give him a... Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Maybe. Come back after...
Hello again. Is there something you need? Let me... Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies?
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower and her...
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus... Excellent.
Courage?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now.
I agree.
Then let us begin.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe...
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they...
Including sacrifice.
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw those Darkspawns tonight, wouldn't... Maybe you'll die. Maybe...
I've just never faced a foe I could not...
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Aveth. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known...
turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel? Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do.
Before I forget, there is one... We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to...
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the King. Death is never easy to... Honor your comrades if you wish. The meeting is to the west, down the...
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
That's the case. Perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage.
Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Teyrn Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the King ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no. I have my
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the... You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll over... We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Teyrn's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send...
We soil our drawers, that's...
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from us. The battle is about to begin. Once, of course, even the best...
Just not enough to actually...
There will be plenty of battle. Then I must join the other.
Duncan.
May he watch you. The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge. Hour of Ishal.
Help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? We must get to the top of the tower.
Very well. It shall be done. I shall. As you say.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
I shall. They've begun. I shall do it. Very well.
Off I go. Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Right, because clearly... At any rate.
Shall be done.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. As you say. I shall do it. It is begun.
More of the fiends ahead!
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
It is begun.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and you are well. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you. The man who was to respond to your signal quit. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. All dead. Your friend has veered between denial. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I will stay.
I shall do it. Very well.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you?
Names are pretty, but useless.
The Flemeth?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? Must I?
Then why didn't you save Duncan?
I am sorry for your Duncan. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
That doesn't make any sense.
Now that is a good question. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can up...
The Archdemon. The throne? He's the Queen's father.
You speak as if he would be the first king.
If Al Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war. I suppose. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. The Arl would never do what I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the... Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand...
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages...
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army? It's always been the Grey Warden.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. No. Now, be...
The stew is bubbling, Mother.
The Grey Warden...
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Her magic will be useful. Even better, she...
Have I...
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your... Pardon me.
Not to look a gift.
If you do not wish help from us illegal
Point.
Mother?
You must be ready. They need you, Morrigan.
And
you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all and...
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours. Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fond...
Well, I always said, if you want something done...
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait.
I feel better already.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the...
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area. Yes, I know.
Back again?